Hey y'all, this is Elizabeth Hart with Hart Family Farms. I'm going to show y'all my chicken processing setup. I just got done processing some chickens for a customer of mine. So I do have a little bit of cleaning up left to do, but ignore the mess. But I'm going to go through just the equipment we have and then also some basic equipment that I started out with that's more basic level. So some different ideas of things that you could use based on the volume of birds that you're doing. If you're doing smaller batches, I'm going to go over some of the more basic equipment as well. But what I have here, these are my kill cones. So the birds go in this way with their necks out the bottom, and you cut their throat and they bleed out into the bottom here that catches the blood. There's 8 kill cones in this. You can buy separate kill cones and just like nail them to a tree, or you can make your own with a milk jug. You can cut a hole in the top and the bottom of a milk jug, kind of making a cone type shape, and you can do that as well. So that's the more basic option if you didn't want to invest in the kill cones. I will say that all this equipment we got used on Facebook Marketplace, so that's a really great place to look if you're wanting to invest in some chicken processing equipment. Okay, next, after they're in the kill cones, they go to the scalder, and I'll just get closer here. So this is the Featherman scalder, and you just fill it with water, and then this is what you clip their feet into, and their heads go down here, their feet are up here. You can fit 4 birds at a time. So here you do 8 birds, and then here you do 4 at a time. They dunk into the water. We always do down 5 times, out of the water 5 seconds, down 5 times, out of the water 5 seconds. We do that 5 times. You don't want to over scald your birds because you'll cook the meat, but you also don't want to under scald the birds because then the feathers won't come out. The water automatically goes to 150 degrees in this. It takes about 2 hours for it to get up to temperature. And I'll just kind of show you how it works. So birds go in here, then you swing it around. There's a little catch bar here for when the birds are heavy, it pulls it down, and you unclip their feet, and then you toss them in the plucker. Very important with the plucker, it always should be turned on before you put any birds in it because you'll mess your motor up. It's too much work for the motor if you put the birds in prior to turning it on, so you always turn it on first. It's not plugged in because I'm done. And you have your water source, and you cut your water source on, and you put 4 birds at a time in here, and it works best if you're doing at least 4 because they bounce off of each other, and that helps them get all the feathers off. So yeah, 4 birds in here, and then 4 birds in here. Next, we usually bring them to a central table, and this is where we take off their feet and their heads and their oil glands and any like remaining feathers after the plucker. And then they come to this stainless steel table, has a hole in it and a trash can for the guts and the water source. And here is where we do the evisceration, get all the guts out, and then we just push everything down into all the guts down into this trash can. There's usually a little bucket under this table for the feet and the heads and the oil glands. And then after they're done being eviscerated, we put them into the coolers with ice where they hang out until they're ready for packaging. Another item that you might want if you're doing whole bird packaging is a turkey fryer thing. I don't know why I can't think of the name of that. And a big stock pot. This is like a 6-gallon stock pot. And then also you need propane. You need propane for your scalder and propane for this. So this is if you are using the heat shrink poultry bags. I always get mine from TexasPoultryShrinkBags.com. They are an excellent company. They always ship like next day air, free shipping. They're great. They have awesome customer service. I highly recommend them. That's TexasPoultryShrinkBags.com. And anyways, you can get those bags and all the things you need to seal them up. And you just heat your water to, I believe, 200 degrees, like 190 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you put the chicken in the bag. The chicken goes head down, feet up, and you put the straw in, and then you put the zip tie around it, and you put it in here for like 5 to 10 seconds, and the bags shrink up. Then you pull the straw out and pull the zip tie tight. So yeah, that would be another piece of equipment that you need if you're going to do whole birds. If you do cut, I recommend a vacuum sealer. I like my chamber vacuum sealer it's called WeVac. I got it off Amazon. WeVac is the name, the brand, WEVAC. It's a chamber vacuum sealer. It works really great. But if you're just doing like small volume, an external vacuum sealer would work as well. So yeah, this is the equipment we use. And what I was saying about the more basic equipment, here I said you can use a milk jug. It's a very affordable option for small scale poultry processing. For the plucker, you can get off of Amazon. It's a thing that hooks to your drill bit, and it spins around, and it has these fingers on it. These chicken plucker fingers are on a circle all around it, and so your drill bit spins it around, and you can hold a bird up to the spinning fingers, and it will pluck for you. So that's an option you can look at. I think you can search for chicken plucker attachment on Amazon, or drill bit chicken plucker attachment. And yeah, so that would be the affordable option for that. For the scalder, you can use this setup to do one bird at a time. So you could use your milk jug or a bucket, or you could rig up any type of thing that will hold the bird steady and upside down while you cut its throat. It's a lot easier than chopping it off with a hatchet and letting it flop around on the ground. That's not a good way to do it. So yeah, any way that you can hold the chicken up to let the blood flow and keeps them from flapping everywhere. So for this, yeah, I would use this option instead of the scalder. You could use this setup you can put one bird in the kill cone, one bird in here, and then one bird on your chicken plucker attachment. If you're going to be doing large volumes of bird, I would definitely recommend investing in a setup like this, because you can kill 8 birds, scald 4, pluck 4, and you just get your system going. So yeah, I highly recommend having a setup like this if you're going to be doing large amounts of birds. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to do another video soon about how to light a Featherman scalder, so stay tuned for that. It can be kind of tricky to light the pilot light and to monitor it that it doesn't go out. So stay tuned for that, and hope you all enjoyed this.